Mental health demand has come here, so here we are with another report.
Hello.
Yep, you want to let me in?
Hi, sorry, your name?
Dean Miller.
Okay, alright, I'll leave you on this here.
Hey. Oh no, Gwen, I think. This is typical mental health. You get here, at the right time, 1 o'clock. You wait for nothing, disgusting.
I just wondered, when getting ready to meet, do you want a cup of tea or coffee or something?
No, I thought you said 1 o'clock, I was doing something with some other people out South Auckland and you dragged me in here for 1 o'clock and you're not even 1 o'clock, what's going on?
I thought you were going to come 1:15 or 1:30, that's all. But come through, Dan. Come through anyway. Someone's grabbed their red one to go to this side. Let's see.
That was a bit wet. I'll start the video. Come on, gotta keep moving.
Meeting room 1.
Thank you.
Cool.
I find mental health to be a bit of a threat to my life and it's serving no interest to my well-being. Okay?
Yeah, and I mean, you probably know this, Dean, you know how you've applied for the tribunal hearing?
Yep.
I was involved with one last year with someone. Usually the psychiatrist would meet with you before the meeting.
Hey, the psychiatrist met with me last week and discussed everything she needed to know. Okay? I've already spoken with Prudence Free and I know my rights and I think it's a bit of an abuse after drugging me and it's quite insulting and degrading, doubling the drug without even notifying me or telling me, doing it by force with the police, unnecessarily, knowing that nothing has changed in the last 2 years. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with my complaint or anything. It stands exactly the way it was. I shouldn't have been drugged for that, and it's bullshit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this is an opportunity to put forward.
Like, I don't want to speak to this bitch at all. I think she's the biggest cunt on earth. What a fucking traitor. She's not interested in my health. She's a fuckwit.
Sounds like you've got good help from Prudence and her team.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
But
I
know that I notified her this morning, and because of what I've done, it won't be missed.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I find that, you guys are a threat to my life. All you make me want to do is walk outside and fucking walk into a train.
Yeah, it
You
can.
know, you do absolutely nothing. You know that by giving me the injection after stopping it and making an agreement, it's actually a breach of contract. You know, and I entered into that in good faith. There is no good faith here.
Hi, can I come in?
Yeah, come through. We had to go to this room. They took the other room.
Okay.
I did have a book. Cool.
Dean, this assessment was scheduled because you put in the application for the tribunal hearing.
Yeah, hey, listen, Gwen, cut your bullshit for a start. We met last week, or the week before, sorry, and we made an agreement and stopped the injection. Okay, well, nothing has changed in the circumstances of my complaint, the nature of it, or the events that are going on at all. So how the National Threat Centre can come up with what they have is bullshit. And you double drugging me is an insult, it's degrading, it's humiliating, it's an insult to my life, and it's made me feel suicidal. And you can't even offer me counselling or support, which I've asked for. You know, what's the need to even see you again? You got all the information you needed when you saw me last.
So I didn't do a full assessment last time because a lot of it was you venting your anger.
Well, I'm going to vent my anger much more now, aren't I?
Just wondering, Dean, because I was involved with one of these assessments last year for a tribunal hearing. This is actually an opportunity, even though I know you're really angry and frustrated and things haven't gone your way. It is actually an opportunity.
It's nothing about things that not even going my way. How dare you belittle me?
I'm not belittling you.
You are.
You're telling me, I don't know the situation, but you're not happy with certain things. This is an opportunity to put forward your case for this tribunal to make the best use of it. This is an opportunity.
Well, and why wasn't this explained to me last time when I saw you?
About this review?
Yeah.
So I thought it was, so I didn't.
You know, I just find it so insulting and degrading after last week.
So I can understand why you're really upset because there was a turn of events that happened.
Fuck, you give me a drug, which is it affects my face, everything.
Can we just try and have a conversation, Dean? Because it's for your benefit.
What about the benefits of the points that I'm making? You know, they're points of law.
Sure, but we're trying to have a conversation. Wynn's trying to explain why she's having this meeting because it's to do with the review tribunal. If you could just let her finish.
So I actually wonder because every time, this is what happened last time, Dean. Every time I tried to speak, you would interrupt and speak over me. And it really was a large, it's like 50% of the review like that. And it wasn't really helpful for you or me to come up with a plan for you. So maybe before we get started, if you want to just vent whatever it is you want to say.
I've already vented what I had to say.
So you're done.
Yeah, so get on with it. You know, I find this a whole, inconvenience, to my time, my day. I had plans. You know, everything's disrupted because of you guys. And it's a common theme.
Okay. So when we met last, you had not submitted the application yet. And Faoso said he would help you. So after that meeting, he got you to sign the form, and the form was submitted to the tribunal courts. And I received an email from the secretariat saying I had within 3 weeks to see you again because you submitted this application to do a report. That's why when you came to see me, there was.
Yeah, no, but can't you understand from my perspective of my will not to want to see you at all?
I totally understand that. So I think I can offer a compromise that I think you might be happy with, but I appreciate you coming in to listen. So that's the first thing. And I totally understand how it's inconvenient for you if you were not aware of this ahead of time. And it's really unfortunate that Faoso isn't here. He's on leave this week. The second part is when we met last time, Faoso and I were quite firm that we wanted to support you to not have any more injection until you had your court hearing. And at that time, that's what I firmly believed was in your best interest.
Well, nothing changed, Gwen, at all.
Can I tell you what
The
changed?
National Threat Assessment Unit, the cunts are fucking terrorists.
Can I tell you what changed for Boso and I? Because I want to say that between the two of us, he has been in your court the entire time. He was saying, why not we give Dean a chance to come off the injection, trial oral meds, let's see if we can shift.
I don't want any of your meds, I'd rather smoke dope.
And I hear that, but let me finish, please. But he actually was fully supportive of that, and he persuaded me, in spite of you being under the act in this long history of treatment,
hey, look,
to give a
there's
trial.
no point in talking about trying to back up and support for the key worker or yourself. You know, you've made it clear that this is all because of Wellington, the National Threat Assessment Unit.
But let me tell you what they shared with me that's different.
Well, I'll share something with you. If they continue, I'll become a terrorist.
Okay, see, when you say things like that, it's not helpful for you.
Well, it's a fact. If you continue treating me like that, what do you think will happen? Do you think I'll just say to them, fuck, they fucked me up the arse? Because that's what you're doing.
Dean, I think a lot of what's happening needs we need to hear your explanation and your perspective, but we also need to have some perspective from Wynne. I think Wynne was about
you know, she's found something she thinks she can stick a knife into me with now.
No, not at all.
Yes, she has. That's exactly how she operates.
She's got they had a plan.
It's disgusting.
And this.
Oh, shut up. I can't be bothered. Get on with it, Quinn.
Yep, great.
So let me tell you what was new that was shared after you left. Before the last time we met, the only thing FTAC was sending to us were emails. Emails of garbled messages we couldn't make sense of. There were threatening content there, but that to me was not, that's how you have been for many years. So that to me wasn't really a change in your baseline and not enough information for me to require you to accept the injectable treatment under the Mental Health Act. Because until the tribunal, Dean,
just
you're still under the
one second before you go on. Okay. My behaviour in the videos which I uploaded has been the same for about 4 years, and it's a result of being electronically tortured and exposed to harassment and nobody helping. Okay? And I'm quite entitled to have my opinion and my beliefs about it because I'm a human being and those are my rights.
Can you tell me more about being electronically tortured? What do you mean by that?
Well, by the electronic interference which is going on with whoever's accessing my system and interfering with things is done intentionally. And I can prove that by thousands of videos that I've got which show it taking place and show in the resource monitor and the network monitor that it's happening. It's no delusion.
Okay.
You know?
Can I ask why they would be doing this to you?
Oh, I don't know. I've given up on fucking trying to work it out.
Do you know who?
No. I suspected Jean and maybe possibly that somebody put some software into JC so she could put my channel might interfere. So I've mentioned that along the way because I have to rule it out. You know, it's being a possibility.